Welcome back to week 3 of transforming your mental health and your physical health via changes in your diet. And I can't wait to share these with you. I'm hoping that you've experienced some wonderful success from week 1 and 2. And now it's time to dive into the next level. This week is when you're going to start yogurt making and experiencing the benefits of the richness of gut health via the yogurt. You can watch my video right here on how to actually make the yogurt. So go ahead and get started with that. I'm also going to encourage you watching some of Dr. William Davis's, the cardiologist who wrote Wheat Belly and Supergut. And I'm going to have you watch some of his videos to really learn from him also. I'm just one voice that's out there, but go ahead and get some of that information from the source. You can put those in your lunchtime or have them on in the background while you're driving. Find some ways that doesn't take too much time out of your regular day to enjoy.
Another great option during week 3 is to add a quarter of a teaspoon of inulin powder to your yogurt in the evening. This is going to have the pre-digestible fibers that bacteria love to eat to help with good growth. Our modern diet just doesn't have these pre-digestible fibers in our diet in large quantities like we did when we were hunter-gatherers. You may, over the next few weeks, start to increase that to 1 teaspoon.
Next up, I'm going to have you research a dirty foods list. You can find these simply by Googling it. And I want you to begin to understand which of our fruits and vegetables have the highest pesticides content on them. Which ones are we spraying the most? And then it's time to maybe not completely take them out of your diet, but look at some modifications. Ones that I'm going to eat every day, I'm going to have organic. And ones that are higher in pesticide, maybe I'll eat those a little less often. And explore which ones are you the most concerned about for you and your diet. Remember that all of those chemicals that they spray on our food are going to have an antibacterial effect on our gut. They're going to really destroy bacteria. And that's our goal, is to increase the bacteria in our gut so we can break down our food so we can feel better. Next up is you're also really going to be paying attention to your protein and fat intake. I really want you to be making sure that you are buttering everything that you eat. Put a pat of butter on your omelet in the morning. Put a pat of butter on your hamburger or chicken thighs that you're having at lunch. If you're having salmon, same thing, put a pat of butter on it. If you're a little dairy intolerant like me, you might put a scoop of yogurt on it that you're making, or you might put olive oil or avocado oil on it. I find that also really helps the moisture level of the meat and make it easier to swallow. There's nothing worse than a bunch of dried out hamburger that you're trying to choke down all on its own. So make sure you're having that rich fat with it. Next up is you're also going to be looking to make sure that you're hitting 75 to 80% of your plate is meat, working to keep that growing amount of meat on your plate. I'm going to have you really look at making sure that you're eating enough protein during the day. Really, you should be having 3 protein intakes at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that it should be a fairly large quantity to really make you feel full, feel satisfied, and have the energy for a long period of time. And meat is also the building blocks of all of your amino acids, your hormones. So if you're struggling with your hormones, your thyroid, up and down moods, or sad, really you should be making sure that you're getting plenty of meat. I'm not talking about protein powders, nuts, or beans. I'm really encouraging people for this short period of time to concentrate on eating meat, changing our taste buds over so that we enjoy it more. When you increase your protein, you might find that you're having trouble digesting it. Your poor little bile duct in your stomach is so used to just squirting out just a tiny wee amount because that's all you needed. And now you may have tripled or quadrupled the amount of protein you're having at a meal, and your body is just having a hard time breaking all that down. When that is the case, I really encourage you to look into ox bile. Do some research on the internet on it. It is a supplement that you can get at the grocery store or at your local health food store. And ox bile is really beneficial in helping you break down the proteins and fats in what you're eating, helping you feel better throughout the day.
In week 3, we're also going to have you make a doctor's appointment to have your labs drawn. Get a good baseline of where you're starting out. I do realize that for some of you, it's going to take a couple of weeks to get into a doctor, and that's okay too. Be prepared to discuss the changes in your diet with your doctor and any effects that it might have on your medications. If you haven't downloaded the cheat sheets for the 4-week guide for making changes to your diet, yogurt making, and recipes, go ahead and go to my website in the show notes and get signed up for it today. Stay tuned for week 4, where I'm going to bring you more changes to accelerate weight loss and getting your brain really fed so that you can thrive